I'm live. Let's learn from each other. So this is again one of my go live that I have to do, and part of my online business and part of any business that you are in is showing yourself out to the world, making sure they know that you're a real person. So today it's going to be diving in into learning and implementing, growing and doing it over and over again. This is going to be zoning in over the topic consistency builds confidence. Indeed, consistency builds confidence in anything that we do, and growth builds momentum. Then momentum carries over and creates results. So, consistency builds confidence, and growth builds momentum, and momentum creates result. As an online business owner, as a life coach, even as a nurse, as a mother, in any hat that we carry, I always feel that being consistent with what we do makes it better, makes it more builds our confidence. I didn't know much how it's like to raise kids, but consistently doing what I know and reading through books and implementing them consistently. Luckily, the kids grew up okay, and of course, bundled with love and being there for them all the time. Uh, Growth is momentum. It doesn't have to be perfection and it doesn't have to be big growth, but it is like a rolling stone that gathers moth. It builds and gets bigger and bigger, and that creates big results. So a lot of people are asking, is it going to work for me? Is doing this thing, consistency, doing what you're supposed to be doing, whatever your business, you're being a mom, a dad, being a worker like me, a life coach, learning how to run a life coaching business and being able to implement and put together what I need to present out there and use for the generation to come is consistency. I have to do it in a way that my brain is organized and I'm consistent enough to target the goal for the day and the next days to come without wavering on getting the result done. So a lot of people question themselves whether the opportunity presented to them every day is going to work for them. I think we have to put into consideration and ask ourselves whatever challenges we have, uh, is that are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to make it happen for yourself long enough until you become the person you're capable of becoming, of achieving the goals that you want to do? I was reading the when we have our millionaires mastermind, we are given this opportunity to learn from expert and the results and their technique of how they became successful. And a lot of that is consistency. A lot of that is consistency. It's as simple as having that consistent action and habits to create extraordinary results. As much as a lot of people say, it doesn't work, it does work. As long as you should be able to break it down and have goals on what you have to do every day, because there's no perfection in doing things. Especially as I run my online business and my life coaching, I learn a lot of practices every day. It could be simple and complicated, but it can be broken down. As an online business owner, we have to be intentional, or even if you're a life coach, whatever business you have online, you have to do things and focus intentionally on the daily income producing activities, learning how it's like to attract online, learning how to know who are your clients and who are you trying to get into your system that you're trying to present. You have to have a niche and a solution statement, and of course offer results of what has been done. Lead generation, as every one of us is building relationship. We don't just present this business right away, but we'll build relationship and trust. As anything else in any relationship, we present ourselves to you online in the social media platform because we want to build relationship and trust with you. We just have to be very careful, since the online world is, we don't know people who are watching, but at least present what you want to deliver to the world. That is how the lead generation is. Someone's going to talk about you, someone's going to tell you, you share you with some people on how good you are and how good you have made them feel, and how good your offer is, how good your niche is, and how good the solution uh, has changed their lives. So basically, we're offering services to do solution, give solution to the people that needed what we're offering. So it, like in our business, we have a personalized coaching and mentorship, as well as my life coaching. It is a personalized mentorship, bundled with all the experiences and the knowledge, which we have to constantly grow and learn from experts and read to be able to mentor, to be able to share experiences. You know, no one is perfect, nothing is perfect. Dive in before you even know what you're doing, as long as you know that you have passion to change lives and to do your service. Gone are the days when I get scared on what to do. And I said, why? This is what I want. This is what I want to do. And whatever it takes, you know, we have to be as consistently give our personalized share coaching mentorship to the people that that's going to benefit from us, and to the people that we can lift and help along the way. We also have to be accountable. You know, running an online business, being an employee, being a parent, we have to be accountable for whatever project we have, whatever we have to do. It is very easy to slack when you're working for yourself, but when you're accountable and you implement the solution or the steps to be able to achieve result consistently, then you are going to get a headway. Of course, one of the most important thing in this social media or any any anything else in life is you have to have a great connection. You have to have a great community. Uh, I do truly believe that if you're connected to the right group of people, you network with the right group of people, it has a big factor to success. As my father said, it's not what you know, but it's who you know, which is true. He always tells me that when I graduated, or as we when he was alive, he'll drive me and says, it's not so much of what you know at the beginning, it is who you know, which is true. And then at the course of time, you develop what you know and you have an edge. You study and you master what you're doing. And then you be the one who is the connection to the people who are starting. And another most important thing is develop a growth mindset, a coachability mindset, to be able to have a positive mindset, an entrepreneurial mindset, an employee mindset. But on top of that is a leader mindset. Be positive in whatever you're venturing in, and believe in yourself that you can do it. It might take time, but believe that that growth mindset, the positive mindset, the entrepreneurial mindset, the being coachable is part of the hat that you carry every single day. And always wake up with gratitude and positivity that you are towards the goal that you want to achieve. And every day is a goal. Every day is something to make things happen, to produce income, to produce result, to serve purpose, to give service to others every day. Whatever your vision and goal is, every day you have to grow. You have to grow. You have to have a growth mindset. What you learn from the past, as I was said, I was reading this notebook of the meeting from 2 years ago from Millionaires Mastermind. It's the same technique on how to run the business. So the formula is not at all complicated. You know, we learn, we implement, we grow, and we repeat. So we learn, we implement, we grow, and repeat it over and over again. There will be challenges, you know, absolutely. There will be challenges that we don't know things. And there's a lot of way nowadays to learn a lot of things. You know, the artificial intelligence, we are online, we have computer, we have internet, we have our phone, we have everything that we need to challenge ourselves, to remain consistently learning, you know, long before we know it, we have results and we have knowledge. Like yesterday's all day learning, and I relearned how to run ads, and practicing it as you learn is, I think, the key for me. I'm very visual and I have and hands on, so I have to put hands on, and if I have to repeat it over and over, that's how it works for me. So success is not built in just for a day. It's built one day at a time. So one conversation at a time is actually the result. So one lesson at a time and one action at a time is vital to know. You do not have to be perfect. You simply need to show up every single day consistently and trust the process, that you are getting a headway of what you're doing. I sometimes tell myself, am I on track? There's so much to do. So I segment what I have to do on top of, the online business and life coaching and the nursing, because it is what I want to do. I want to produce result in this. And I foresee myself in the next years to come to develop myself more, and a track mark from 1 to 3 months. What am I doing from 3 to 6 months and a year from now? And what am I going to produce? It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you're going to accomplish them, but at least we have a track mark of what we have to do. So it's not perfection. It's simply showing up consistently and trusting the process, that we are becoming who are meant to be. So if we do small action, as I've said, done consistently, it is over the time where we transform ourselves on who we are meant to be. So consistency builds confidence, growth builds momentum, and momentum creates results. So as I've said, the question is not whether you can do it. The question is, whether are you willing yourself to even how long it takes to be enough, to be able to learn, to be able to be capable of achieving your goals. So uh, in any given thing in life, be it in whatever hat we carry, the simple habit of creating consistency creates results, and be intentional. So that's it for my podcast. It's 10 minutes into the podcast, and I hope I shared it with you. Once again, it's Luisita Ventura. I'm an owner of Pinky V Carpizo Marketing, and I'm an online business owner. I affiliate myself with two companies that is online business. We have affiliated with a company that is 52 years old and a company that is 10 years old, that is helping us run our business online. So we are a massive group of 280,000 or 85,000 group of entrepreneurs that are affiliated together. And the company that we are affiliated with, which is 52 years old, has millions of entrepreneurs all over the world that is affiliated with them, that is receiving results. We have products. We don't hold inventory. Of course, the anything in the market out there have products, and although we don't physically deliver and sell, but we are here to sell the company to you and the products, not physically selling ourselves, but we share with you the products so you can avail of entrepreneurship through those products. We have a proven plan, as I've said. Logging into my website and being able to join our community. And with my life coaching, I'm the founder of Life Coaching Academy, Born to Thrive. Connect with me. My niche is I help burn out young men or women or midlife women whose lives they have dedicated to give to others, and forgetting that they're running dry, and they forget, like myself, to self-love, self-care, self-discover, and not leave themselves out of the equation when they are so giving and giving to others, so others can rise up and succeed. But this time around, through the life coaching, I help empower young men and women, midlife women, entrepreneurs, leaders, CEOs, dad, anybody who feels that they're burning out. And I hope I deliver to you through the techniques of life coaching, questions, and meditation. I help unwind you for the day and help you overflow again, mind, heart, body, and soul. So let's self-love, self-respect, self-rediscovery, and enjoy life. And then we know, as leaders, we are better leaders when we know how to take care of ourselves. And my solution is to help you to get into balance of wholeness, mind, body, and soul. And of course, the online businesses, I help burn out professionals, men and women, grandparents, who are longing to have a better life, to be able to provide for their family or be able to prepare for their retirement. Because no matter how hard we work, sometimes we feel like it's never enough. Even if you have so much money, save up for the future, there's never going to be guarantee of the future, whether we're scared that we're going to get sick or anything. Because I discovered this online business during the heat of COVID, when I was my 34th year of practice, when I was dialyzing a patient and I saw deaths in the hospital, code blue so many times, and bags being bagged and people dying. And I realized, I've served all my life as a nurse, an ICU nurse, a dialysis nurse, as a mother. And I said, I haven't enjoyed life yet. I could die any minute. I need to enjoy the dreams I had when I was 22, when I asked God to give me an opportunity to rest and be able to find another means to have income, to have a security that someday I too can rest. And He did give me that. So I helped burn out professional be able to find a better life, even time and financial freedom, a generational wealth, a legacy that they will pass on from generation to generation through this online business, through a proven business plan and a company that we are affiliated with, that really gives massive result, and it's proven it has delivered. So again, it's Luisita V. Carpizo. I am a mother of 4 adult children. I am a grandmother of 3 beautiful children. Of my oldest, all the kids are done with school. I have a youngest girl that will go to school again some point. I am a registered nurse for 38 years based in ICU. I'm a dialysis nurse. A year ago now, I float all over the hospital and enjoying my service as a nurse, to be able to see the different perspective of being a nurse in different setting of the hospital. So I'm a coach and a mentor in this online business, as I am a life coach, transformation, now and empowerment coach, plus a health coach. So I Thrive With Me, come and look up my pages. And I hope you have a great day and so much to be grateful for today. Thank you for this go live. I did fulfill my go live commitment for the day. So keep showing up, even go live, and people need the authenticity of you. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful day. Till next time.